Okay, good morning guys. Welcome to another video. We hope you're all doing well. So today we've had a little bit of a wobble. We've basically thought of something that we hadn't thought of before heading out to the Philippines. Something to do with Coda actually, and we basically need to book him an appointment because there's a chance that because we haven't thought of this earlier, we didn't plan ahead as well as we probably should have done because we've just been so unbelievably busy recently that we might have to delay it, and it could be for quite a few months. Obviously you guys know we wanted to head out there as soon as we can. Coda's just gone 6 months old now and we think it's a good time to travel with him. We've got some trips coming up and we're feeling a bit more confident, so we thought it was a good time and we wanted to get over there quite soon in the next sort of couple of months. And yeah, basically this could change a few things. So I need to try and book him an appointment. I'm gonna quickly call just now because, I don't know, we've got a trip soon, and if we can't get an appointment before the trip, it's definitely too late. So the first step in finding out is trying to book an appointment. So give me 2 minutes. Hello there, I'm just calling to see if you had any appointments available this week for a consultation. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. Yes, please. Okay, good news. Well, good news so far, as in step 1 has been complete, and we've got an appointment for 2 days from now. So I guess we're gonna flip this vlog to 2 days from now. And pick it up then. I don't want to be dramatic and like start saying we can't go until we know, so that's why I'm not really saying much yet, because I'm a bit nervous, to be honest with you. I really don't want to have to delay too much for several reasons. So we'll catch you guys in a few days once we know what's going on. Hello everyone and welcome back to Pancake Tuesdays. You thought I was going to say welcome back to another vlog. Come closer because we're in quite a loud cafe. Today is an interesting day because we're about to find out how soon we can go to the Philippines, because we need to go. We've got an appointment for Coda to go and ask some questions. It's basically going to tell us if it's possible to go as soon as we want to, or if it's going to need to be postponed. We're going to get into that in a second. We're going to eat our pancakes first because they look incredible. We're at the Laughing Dog again today, our little local spot. We've got the fruity pancakes filled with chia jam and all that good stuff, having a coffee, and we've got about an hour and a half until the appointment, so we're just going crazy getting some work done. And Coda's just sat next to us here. There he is.
Good morning, my boy.
We spend so much money on toys and he wants things like notebooks instead to play with.
Yeah, that's all he's interested in. But we both went for the same pancakes today, and it's just unbelievable. The most delicious breakfast.
Going. Sorry, time ran away at the Laughing Dog and we forgot to film before we went in.
Yes.
We've just been to the Sussex Travel Clinic because when you're in England and you go on a trip, if it's a trip that's not somewhere that's like, I don't know,
in Europe basically.
In Europe, they recommend to get an appointment to see if you need any vaccinations before you go, any jabs. So when we first went travelling and we were sort of going out into the jungle in Thailand, and we were going to Cambodia and Vietnam and Philippines and all these different places that have got diseases that are more common there than they are in England, and obviously we've got English blood and not the blood of the local person that might be a bit more immune to it. You basically just have to speak to a nurse and see if you need any jabs or vaccinations, and that's what we did today for Coda, because obviously we're going to be taking him somewhere he's never been before. Just wanted to check that there was nothing that he needed, and I was getting a bit worried because when we first went away, George and I had to have about 10 different jabs because of the places we were going and how remote they were.
Because we were going to Thailand, Cambodia, Philippines.
Yeah, like real jungle
all these
locations
places
as well, when
it
was like away from the main areas. We were swimming in like rivers that might not have been that safe and things like that. Obviously the trip with Coda is going to be very different. We're not going to be going off into the middle of nowhere in Thailand.
We're not going to be like throwing him into waterfalls.
No, exactly.
like we used to throw ourselves into waterfalls.
Exactly.
But he is.
So yeah, and when we had the jabs, there were some that we had to basically wait a month in between each dose, and there was 3 or 4 doses, so it took like 4 weeks to get the jabs. And a month from now, we're talking like after after Christmas. How are we that close to the end of the year?
Wow. Yeah, we literally are.
That's terrifying. So anyway, we wanted to go this year, obviously, as you know, and we wanted to go soon. We're hoping to go very soon. So we were a bit worried that they were going to say that today. However, they said there's a few recommendations they've got, but he's too young to have some things. And because where we're staying in Manila, there's a real low risk of most things. They've given us loads of advice on things like mosquitoes and things you can do, things you can't do, how to keep them safe.
So basically, good news.
Yeah.
The trip can go ahead when we thought.
He doesn't need to have tons of jabs because of the places we're going.
We thought, because sometimes these take weeks, don't they, to set in. So
there's one jab that we might get. He's going to have the jab that he'll have when he's 1 year old. They said if you can bring that forward, ask your doctor, and you can get it earlier, then that's great. If you can, but if you can't, then don't worry. And we
had to do that today. Obviously, Coda is our #1 priority in our lives now. That's just a given. So we just had to make sure if we did have to postpone for that reason, then that would just have to be the reality. But we are happy that we don't have to.
Yeah. Phew. Sorry for the drama there. I was really worried this morning, but now I'm not. So that's good.
Good. So obviously we've learned a little bit of a lesson here today.
Yes.
Traveling with a baby and even leaving the house takes longer. So imagine trying to travel around the world. We need to make sure all these puzzle pieces are lining up. We need to make sure that we've got everything Coda needs to go abroad. We need to make sure even things like flights. Do we have to book a seat for him?
Ooh,
do we have to
comment
book?
Comment below.
Yeah, any tips traveling with babies would be amazing.
Specifically flying, like with the buggy, with things like his stuff. Do we get?
That's what I was getting into. Can we take our main big buggy? Do we have to buy a smaller travel buggy? Will the airline deal with that? Do we have to tell them beforehand? Will he have a place to sleep? We've seen these pull down things on the plane. How do you get that seat?
Is he too old for it?
But is he too big for that? But is he too small for his own seat? So all this stuff we are working on over the next couple of weeks. So we're going to have to do some research. So yeah, good point, Lucy. So if actually any of you have travelled with a baby, with a child, with a minor, with a infant, any word you want to use for a little kid would be grateful, especially if they have been exactly 6, 7, 8 months by the time we go. Any experience you guys have had, please let us know. Should we book business class so we have loads more room and he can maybe like sleep and lie next to us or something? Obviously that then comes with way more costs. So how do we balance that for the best experience? But flight prices are also crazy at the moment. Anyway, don't want to ramble on too much, but yeah, at least the jabs are sorted. That is one tick in the box of a very long list of things that we do need to sort out before doing this trip. Another good piece of good news, we have managed to book Coda's MMR jab in a few days' time, meaning that is clear. Like all the recommendations, we have stuck to the book now. We've got that in, even though he's not supposed to have it till 1 year because of our trip. They recommended we bring it forwards.
He's also going to have it 1 year apparently. He's going to have it twice.
Yeah, he's going to have it twice basically. We'll leave that down to the experts. We're not doctors. But yeah, so we want to do everything by the book. We want to do everything properly, safely, and in the best possible way, basically. But now we can focus on the more exciting things: packing, planning,
the final list of things to do.
Yeah, getting back to our condo.
Oh my goodness, I actually can't believe it's happening.
We even need to think about the other side at Manila Airport. Like,
what do we do?
If anyone wants to pick us up, give me a shout.
We've got to find our old Globe SIM cards.
Do Grab taxis have car seats?
Yes. Let us know in the comments. Thank you guys.
Globe SIM, is it still very easy to get a Globe SIM? Because ours have expired. And is data still like the same price? Is it still easy to get data? Can we still just land and book a Grab from the airport? But sometimes we had problems getting Grabs because we might land at 3 a.m. We have no idea. We need to now look at flights. There's different flight options. The direct flight to Manila from London sadly has gone. However, we are thinking that it's going to be better to break it up with Coda. Maybe like do that stop in the middle.
Maybe
stretch
Dubai.
our legs like we have done in the past. Yeah, you can stop at Dubai, which is kind of like halfway.
Or Turkey, but I think I'd rather do Dubai, so it's a bit more even
so
each
both
side.
flights are kind of like a similar length.
Okay, both went for different angles. That's awkward turtle. Yeah. Very awkward. I think we should wrap this vlog up, George.
Yes, anyway, I'm rambling, but I just wanted to maybe ask you guys, anything I've mentioned, if you have any insight, information, experience, then please do let us know in a comment below. We're going to end the vlog here.
Thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. And we'll see you very soon.
In another daily juice. It's not daily anymore, but maybe it will be in the future.
Every few days juice.
Every few days juice.
Goodbye.
Bye.